Look, I think the headline number would have suggested that, of course, 287 was a good number, but last month's headline was revised down, and some of the other components of the report were not so strong. But yes, I think it tells us that there's still a lot of caution, a lot of uncertainty in the market, and this is not a number that on its own is going to change the narrative of what we're looking for the Fed. I hear other commentators, and I heard that the previous speaker, a lot of people talk about the Fed possibly moving in December. It seems to be so far in the future that it gets rolled forward all the time. I think it's still premature to make that determination.
What's the baseline assumption for the outlook for the Fed at CIBC, Patrick? What are you expecting this year and the next?
Well, look, we also think that there's a chance that they can hike rates in December, but really that's that forecast continues to get rolled forward, and there's a lot of water that has to go under the bridge before that's actioned. This uncertainty certainly hasn't gone away yet, and we're not convinced that we have a insufficient situation or circumstance to action that.
Sterling, Patrick, increasingly is the canary in the coal mine here post-Brexit. Bank of England really seem to be prepping the market for a further easing. Do they lop 25 basis points off the main cash rate this week? And does that put sterling on track for 120, 125?
Look, we expect that they will cut the rate by 25 basis points and set the market for more. We know that Governor Carney has prepared the market for that. I think when we consider the currency, and I think that this has wider implications than just sterling, the currency has eased, or the currency has sold off, since the Brexit vote, because rates weren't cut immediately. If you cut rates, you perhaps don't need the currency to be as weak. So you either you provide the stimulus for the economy by one way or another. I think the market would be disappointed if we don't cut. We will trade lower if they do cut here, but I don't think it's it's not a 1 + 1 = 2 situation. I think we'll see a cut. Sterling will be weaker, but not precipitously so from this level.
Where do you see cable by year end?
Look, we think we can trade at 120, 125, and in the next 3 months, possibly overshoot to below 120 in that time, but probably ending the year perhaps back around 125, which is a little bit weaker than where we are now.